Stack the money, make it multiply. Yellow, white,
all right, y'all, we back. Facts Over Feelings, episode 5. I'm Bobby Champion.
I'm Chris Staples.
Yes, sir. And we back. Of course, we had Game 5. Just coincidence happens to be episode 5. So let's get right into it, okay? Jimmy Butler, amazing game. Heat win Game 5. All right, I need to know facts over feelings. Jimmy Butler has been the best player in this series.
Whew. Best player, that would be tough to say. Most valuable player, I will go with that. I feel like LeBron, I know that LeBron has had more consistent, better games this series than Jimmy Butler, even though Jimmy Butler has taken over in the last couple of games. Throughout this series, LeBron has been straight across the board, had a great game almost just every game. So he has been the best player in this series. That's just a fact.
I have to disagree. I think that it has been Jimmy Butler.
There you go.
I think when you look at it, and also look at the defensive stats too, right? This last game, him and Gary Payton are the only players now in NBA Finals history to have 30 points, 10 plus rebounds, 10 plus assists. No, 15. Was it 15? I know it's definitely 10. 10. He had 5 steals. That was the differentiating stat. And that's where I'm seeing a huge difference at, because he's guarding the best player too. Like, he's going out the way to guard LeBron James. He's doing that. He's getting blocks on LeBron James. He's just, to me, I think
up block. We take up block, but it's okay.
He might have had.
I know what block you're talking about. You're talking about the layup, right? You're talking about the layup.
Multiple times.
Don't pump it up. Don't pump it. He's getting blocks on LeBron James. He got a block. It's cool. I'm pretty sure LeBron's blocked him once or twice this series. It's okay. It's cool. See, you in your feelings right now. Give me the facts. He blocked him once.
Not throughout the whole series. No, he's blocked him multiple times throughout the whole series. I mean, he's leading his entire team in points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks. He's not the center. Like, the what he's doing right now is spectacular, and I just want to make sure we give it up to him. Now, the fact that he does have less weapons right now than LeBron, he has to carry a bigger load. That's why I'm saying he's the best player in this series. Not in the world. It's definitely still LeBron. Or in the league, right? It's players I would pick over him, such as Giannis or even AD. But when you talk about a leader on your team, it's not a lot of guys that's doing what he's doing.
Yeah, no, he's a bull. He's a bulldog. So no, I have to agree with that. He's been spectacular this series. It is the reason why we're having this debate right now, because it could go either way on who's the best player in the series. So, I just picked LeBron. I can't argue with you for picking Jimmy Butler. Still feel like you're in your feelings, but it's cool. That's just my opinion.
LeBron's my favorite player, man. So I'm not in my feelings. That's just a fact. When you look at the stats, man, his numbers have been pretty spectacular. LeBron has had his games, of course, but it's been tough. So look, all right. Of course, you have your superstars. We also have Danny Green, who missed that last shot. Everybody's saying LeBron should have took that last shot, right? I think he should not even been in the game. But next question, facts over feelings. Danny Green should be moved to the bench and out of the starting lineup.
Why would you do that? The facts is no, he should not. They should stick to what they have. You have Danny Green, who is a leader on the floor. He is a shooter. Even though he's cold, he is still known as a shooter. You keep that guy out there, and he doesn't have the defensive assignment of guard Jimmy Butler, but I would keep him no matter what the media is saying. You keep your lineup together. You got to 3-1 with that lineup. You finish series with that lineup. Whether guys are cold or not, they've been in all these games, and it only takes that one time for them to get hot and to break this series wide open, and we're in the series today. So no, that would be just a feeling to put it'll be just a feeling just to put Danny Green on the bench and put the pressure onto somebody else who hasn't had that time to be in the game during the series.
Chris, you're 100% wrong. He needs to move to the bench. He's not. His defense is terrible, right? Not only is he not checking Jimmy Butler, let's not forget Duncan Robinson lit him up for 26. He's not hitting his threes. He hasn't scored more than 10.
Duncan Robinson shots?
It does not matter.
That shot.
You better hit some threes too. Otherwise than that, you got to figure out how to stop this guy. Run him off the three. Stop him from getting the ball. Make a better effort. Because, bro, right now he is not getting it done. He is playing terrible. He needs to be out of the starting lineup and on that bench as soon as
So who are you putting in that starting lineup over Danny Green right now?
Rondo.
Caruso?
Rondo? Yup. Rondo.
I hear you with that. That's not a bad choice, but I think you keep Rondo there. You keep Rondo in the second group, because when that second wave comes in, Rondo controls the tempo of that.
All right.
And I feel like if he starts, then he can't go and control the second lineup coming in fresh.
Caruso, Kuzma, Deion Waiters, J.R. Smith, Dwight Howard. Go down the list. Anybody in the game except
you're not putting Dwight Howard. I wouldn't put Kuzma in there either. No. I think the lineup is what it is. It'll continue to be that way today. And Rondo will control that second unit. No need to start.
We don't agree on that one, so we're gonna move to the next one.
We'll see what Frank Vogel does today, and I'll make sure you guys comment below on whether Chris was right or wrong, and whether Bobbie just into it right now. We'll see Dan Green suit up. He'll have the how many more on the back of the jersey.
I hate the fact that we cannot make fun of that on this show, because those sayings are there for a reason, even though his just happens to be
how many more?
Yeah. And I saw that. I swear, while I was watching the game, every time I see a jersey, I think they're like, how many more threes, bro? How many more?
But all he needs is one. All he needs is one, that one to fall, and then now the conversation changes.
All right. Since we're talking about coaching and who should be benched, Frank Vogel, facts over feelings. Frank Vogel is being out-coached this series.
Facts. 100%. Frank Vogel is not the coach of the Lakers. It's LeBron James. And Frank Vogel is he's just a puppet on the team. He's there. He has an easy job, okay? Eric Spoelstra has to really coach, because he doesn't have superstars like the Lakers. So he has to make adjustments. So Eric Spoelstra has to actually make these lineup adjustments to work in their favor towards the Lakers. Frank Vogel is just like, when LeBron made that little, hey, let's do the replay thing. Oh, Frank Vogel will do it. That was a stupid one. That was a stupid review. It was a bad review, and they lost it, and they needed that review later down the line. But it's, so I feel like the lineups that Eric Spoelstra have been throwing at LeBron, timing when he brings in Andre Iguodala to guard Anthony Davis at times, like Andre Iguodala has been playing in spurts, but when he's coming in, he's playing great defense and doing his job. Jay Crowder has been hot and cold this series. Like, he hasn't really been there. He's been playing good defense, but not showing up on offense. He's been playing in spurts as well. It's the timing of the rotation. I think Eric Spoelstra has been doing a much better job than Frank Vogel. And it's showing, because, even with LeBron having 40 points and Anthony Davis having 28 points, it still wasn't enough points for the Lakers to win. And I just think it came down to, coaching and rotation.
Yeah, and that's 100. That's why Frank Vogel is being outcoached. At the end of the day, the coaching responsibilities fall on you as the head coach. So it might be nice to say, oh, LeBron's the head coach, he's in charge. And no, it's on Frank Vogel. Like you said, his substitutions are not up to par right now. He's not doing the subs at the right time. Danny Green at the end of the game was a perfect example. Using the challenge when he shouldn't have used it is a perfect example. Having no timeouts at the end of the game after you got the rebound because you used the review too early. These are just small things that point out. It just really shows like how he is not doing well at all with coaching against Eric Spoelstra. And I don't know how much he's referring to other people on his team, like a Jason Kidd or a Rondo in certain situations. But I remember when AD hit the three, what did Rondo have to do? Hey, you want to sub me in maybe? You think it might be a good idea to put me on my Hall of Famer? I can make good passes.
Right.
Maybe, like Rondo's thinking this time, I think he got it this time. He got it, and he was like, Danny Green.
That was a bad. No. You see, you got it wrong. You keep Danny Green in the game. You feel like he shouldn't be, but he should have been in the game. Marquise Morris should not have been in the game. There was no reason for him to be in the game. When you have Caldwell Pope in the game, you have Rondo. You only need one. You only need a layup.
Marquise Morris has scored more
take the lead
in one game than he had been. Danny Green.
No, because you keep that defense honest. You keep that defense honest. Now, Marquise, he can shoot the three as well. But I would rather have Rondo in the game who can swing the ball to his shooters and then maybe get inside and make a good decision. I think, you talked about it earlier as far as maybe Rondo even starting with the ball and making the right decision on, when LeBron may get it or maybe having Anthony Davis get an easier basket. But it is what it is. And that, like you said, it came down to coaching. And that was a bad decision by Frank Vogel.
Well, we both agree that Frank Vogel isn't doing a good job coaching, at least. You think it's mainly LeBron coaching. But last question. We're going to wrap this up for y'all. We got a quick episode for y'all today because we're going to be coming right back with y'all right after this game. This is going to be game 7 or there's going to be a championship for the Lakers, right? So, your prediction for this game, Chris, who you got?
It comes down to Anthony Davis' health. Right now, we don't know, if he's really going to play. I think if he doesn't play, I got to go with the Heat. LeBron, it was a crazy effort for the Lakers to score enough points without Anthony Davis. And I feel Anthony Davis does play. It comes down to how healthy he is while he's playing, how aggressive he is. He seemed after the heel injury, he had dunks in the third quarter. It seemed like he was right back to work, but then later in the fourth, you see him limping again. So it just comes down to how healthy he is. But if I had to make it this day right now, I would say the Heat will win today. I feel like the Heat will win today, and Anthony Davis won't play as aggressive and probably be limited minutes. So I'm Heat.
Big game James closes out the Heat. 50-point or 50 ball coming. Maybe 50
ball.
Maybe 50 ball with the triple-double.
Not 2K, bro.
I guarantee a highlight chase down block today.
Oh, God. Sorry.
It's going to be epic. Laker gang, let's go. Let's go, Lakers.
Did you just say 50 points?
You said what?
You said LeBron will have 50 points. Make sure comment below that Bobbie is out of his mind to think that LeBron will have 50 points today. He is not going to have 50 points. I think he had a great game last game. 6 for 8 from the three-point line and only had 40 points. Not only, but he had 40 points with 6 for 8 from the three-point line. I don't expect LeBron James to have 6 for 8 today, so I don't see 50 points coming their way. I don't think in 2 games in a row he'll have a crazy 3-point sporadic moment, but I feel like he'll have a good game. He'll have a triple-double. We will see a triple-double today. I'll give him the 40 points, not 50. He would need 50 plus in order for him to win.
Count on what I said. I guarantee.
All right, Chuck. All right, Charles Barkley.
I'm joking with y'all. That's my man, Charles. I'm not going to guarantee it, but I really do believe. I think he's going for the 50 ball today, and we're going to see, But that's it, y'all. We out. Facts over feelings. Episode 5, Game 6 is today. Man, I'm excited.
It's the first series that the Lakers had 6 games, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Beat everybody in 5?
It is.
Yeah, so, the Heat are definitely worthy, man. They're a worthy team and well-deserved to be here. I would love to see a Game 7. That would be epic for me as a basketball fan. and it will come down to like the very last game. So appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment below. Who do you think is bringing their feelings to this debate, and who has the facts? You know, I'm always about the facts. Make sure you comment below, subscribe. I'm Chris Staples.
I'm Bobbie Champion.
All right, man. We out. Appreciate you guys.
Stack the money, make it multiply. Yellow, white,